Friends and fellow travelers, welcome to the Journey Well as we continue on with day 10 of the Tarot and Shadow Challenge from the Tarot Diagnosis. The question today is, what is the fear within me trying to protect me from? That's really, in many ways, in line with what my conversation with myself based on the cards and the prompt was yesterday. And that idea of what's inside myself is being triggered by what's outside myself. And so this is a really interesting, not pivot, but a continuation of that, because ultimately our emotions try to protect us. Even when they're not serving us, they are trying to protect us. And what I mean by that is, the body, the mind wants everything to stay the same. We don't want change. We want homeostasis. So whatever our current level of way of energetically being or showing up in this world, our mind knows it. So we want to keep that. Even if it's in an unhealthy situation, it's the world we know, it's the hell we know, or the heaven we know. So our mind means well. It's just not that, I don't want to say smart, but it's not that aware of what's going on. If you go into a cold shower, your brain does not realize that you're intentionally putting yourself in a cold shower. It thinks, we fell through the ice and we're going to die now. Let's go. Hypothermia. We're dying. Let's move. But really it's just, you just had to step out. You meant to do this to us. So it doesn't recognize that. It doesn't recognize growth in the way that we need it. It recognizes growth as almost a threat. But we're not living in caves anymore. We're not attacked by saber-toothed cats. So what is my fear trying to protect me from? Let's see. The Ace of Pentacles. It's just like I was saying, the fear that I feel is growth of new opportunity. And I'm stepping into a new opportunity. But whenever we have these new opportunities, it's a threat. Our brain doesn't process it as a threat. So it sees this hand coming out of the cloud with this new opportunity, but that's scary. I mean, that would be terrifying to see. And so this is a completely new divine, offering. And when that is received, it's not received well. It's received as huge shakeups, really scary, and also a threat against that which I don't know. When I go in life and I operate under a certain energy, I operate in a certain way, for a long period of time, my body and my mind recognizes that as what is healthy, what is safe, and will hold on to it as if it's sacred. My mind wants homeostasis. It wants security. It craves variety, but more than that, it wants security. And this divine offering of a new opportunity is the antithesis of what my mind wants. My mind wants the same. It wants similar. It wants security, even if that security and that similar and that consistency is pain and suffering and depression. I lived that way for so long that I knew it so well. I was afraid to remove myself away from it because my body doesn't recognize that there's better out there, that there is a higher way of operating, that there's a better way to live. It just knows that if we change course, we don't know if we can survive it. I know I can survive this way of being, but I'm afraid, my mind is afraid that I cannot. But the funny thing about that is I have proven in the past that I can barely survive without the new opportunity, without pursuit of growth and transformation. I have proven medically that I cannot survive it for my whole life. That my life will end prematurely if I do not take this offering. So thank you, brain. Thank you very much for keeping me safe for these years, because God knows if I went out and tried something in a different state, in a different mental state, it would fail. And it did fail. I failed often and regularly. Every time I went out and tried to do something new, it would fall apart because I wasn't ready up here. I wasn't ready in here. I was making mistakes. I was going about it incorrectly, but I'm not in that place anymore. I've spent years and years and years of my life getting out of that place so that I can walk forward in the most empowered path possible. So I can recognize the threats as real or false, because the brain doesn't recognize the difference between real and false threats. It just knows instinctually, primally, we are in danger. We must go into evasive, escape protocol. Our mind doesn't recognize, unless we're in control of it, that I put myself in the cold shower. that we are not in danger. We didn't fall through the ice. I'm just in a little box with cold water intentionally pouring on me for a reason that my brain doesn't understand. It just knows shake. But if I tell my brain, don't shake, we're doing this on purpose, flex, get some warmth in there, and then release and breathe into it, I can then stand in that cold water that my brain thought was going to kill us. I can take that energy when I see this cloud come out with this offering and say, whoa, 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 don't freak out, don't panic. This is here for us. This is an opportunity for growth. We are safe. Look around. Is there anything that is imminently going to harm us? No? Okay, then we're probably okay to take another step forward, to sit with this opportunity and think about it. Not from a fight, flight, trauma response, but from a real balanced place of understanding and comprehension. So that's all I have to say about that. I mean, no, I have a lot more to say about that. There's a whole topic of discussion because this is a super powerful card because it is on time. And that is the key on these things, is they're never not on time, it seems. And that's one of the powers of tarot, is it's always on time. It takes my brain out of the equation and says, no, think about this. And I love that about tarot. So if you love that about tarot, if you've enjoyed these videos, please like and subscribe to this channel. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. Sounds good, right? Okay, because I'd love to have you in the next one. And remember, like, this Journey Well experience is a place we can come daily to rejuvenate ourselves through a sense of ease and surrender so that we can take the most empowered step forward every day. So until next time, Journey Well, my friends.